Today I'm here in the front of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force Abaco base right here, and I came here this morning because I was humiliated last night by a team of 9 Defense Force officers, and the word on the street, and I could assure you, being harassed, I was felt up, my groin, my breasts. They called me sissies while they feeling my chest, my breasts, saying, asking me, say, if you like that, trying to assume that I'm gay. Then they had one officer there, one girl last night. She like one of them cackling hen. She wouldn't shut up. I wish I could have put her socks in her mouth. She keeps saying to them, oh, he drunk, he drunk. He all lick it up, he drunk. I say, how do you know I'm drunk? You may assume that I'm drunk, but because I speak with conviction doesn't mean I'm drunk. Have I staggered yet? You smell alcohol on me? You took me to the clinic to see what my blood alcohol level is like? You only can assume, you can't tell me I'm drunk. And first of all, y'all are Defense Force officer. Why y'all here screwing with me? The Haitians are sneaking right up to your base in Coral Harbor because you have idiots and fools like y'all harassing people that just went through a near death finding experience with Hurricane Dorian. And everybody in Abaco said, and I can attest to this because I lived through it last night, that y'all are more criminals than the criminals out there. Y'all have guns to protect and to serve, and you are feeling me up. So the other one said, no, he ain't drunk, he on coke. He must be on coke, or coke up. Wow, never had no coke in my nose. How do you know I'm all coke up? You talking from past experience? You must be coke up. And they had me there, slammed me against my vehicle, and while they feeling me up, the other one in the background, these are professional officers. You ever see professional officers harass, intimidate, and grinning like a bunch of little girls? And I didn't sleep last night because it really bothered me that our officers that we pay, Kai pay, to protect and to serve, that they're gonna be on the streets of Abaco after we went to Category 5. And if they do that to me, as an elected official, I told them I'm an elected official. But it started this way. One of them recognized who I was. I call him the blind one. He's the only one wearing glasses. So he said to them, this Kai Mills, that boy will like do videos. Let's screw with him tonight. And boy, did they screw with me. Asked me for my ID. I gave him my passport. I don't want to see your passport. I want to see your driver's license. Well, you're just a policeman, eh? I got 2 driver's licenses on me. My public service and my regular license. They asked for it, but they wouldn't accept it when I give it to them. Out the car. Slam me up against my taxi. Open my legs, feel my groins. While the other one's in the background grinning like a bunch of gay. They gotta be gay. Because ain't no other man gonna enjoy no man feeling between another man's leg and laugh and asking me, you like that, eh? You like that? I didn't like no man feeling my groins and my breasts aggressively. That is unacceptable. So I'm down here in this hog pen where I just spoke to Chief Petty Officer Pitt. And I asked him, I say, sir, all I want is the name of that officer that feels my groin and feels my breast and asks if I like it. I want to like him all the way to Supreme Court. I will spend my last dollar to get results. Nobody ought to go through this. I also told them I am an elected official. The same people that elected Darren Henfield and James Albury also elected Kai Mills. And it's unacceptable to the kind of treatment I'm getting on the streets after went through a hurricane, losing everything, and to come in Marshaba after evacuating in Nassau to lose my dignity, my respect, and to take away my constitutional rights. I have a right of freedom of movement. I have a right of assembly, and they took away my freedom of movement just because they're wearing a Royal Bahamas Defense Force uniform and they have a gun at their side. They took away all of my liberty and detained me and abused me, slammed me against the vehicle several times and saying that I'm on coke, I'm gay, I'm drunk, and all these negative things they said to me. That is unacceptable. So as I conclude this video here of the Bahamas Royal Defense Force, and the thing is that you're afraid to come back home, and this is how the Defense Force are soldiers. I just want to show you the compound here. We, the residents, nobody is looking out for the residents of Abaco. All the government agency, all comfortable, but to date, nobody is looking out for the people that's being affected. You know what beautiful gesture would be if the government said, people that have minor damage, minimum damage, we're gonna house you in some of these campuses until you could get back in your house and help to supply stuff to get us back in our house. But here's the Defense Force that are soldiers that are supposed, there would have been a great exercise to bring new recruits, put them in the tents, put them in the dome. No, they got a Defense Force city here, everything all air conditioned up, they got their own gas, their own generator, they got on their city. Put they behind out in the bush and we should be using them things right here while these officers out there feeling up the citizens. We should be inside those things. That's my 5 cents as I try to end this video on the abuse. But look how they are all comfortable up. And these are the persons that should be out there in the elements. This is my 5 cents. You are live on WCAY while the Defense Force here looking pretty and smiling. Everything is air conditioned, and they're out there harassing, intimidating, interrogating persons that barely survive with nothing but their integrity. And they took away my integrity last night by feeling my groins. From here, I will go to the police station to make a formal complaint. I'm here trying to get back into my home, and I gotta spend the whole day making report against the persons who swore to uphold some sense of law and order, to bring some dignity back into law enforcement in Abaco. And they're the ones that are breaking the law and taking away from the only liberty that you have, your constitutional right. They have destroyed all of that last night with Kai Mills. You hear live. It's hard to come back home and get disrespected to a point that you can't even sleep. And it pain with my mental capacity. You think all kind of wrong things to do. Payback. But I will get them with the pen, because a wise man said, Kai, the pen is definitely more mighty than the sword. So I'm going to pick up the pen and do due diligence. All I need is this officer's name, and I go to work on him. Kai case.